I'm currently live streaming on my YouTube channel. This will be deleted when the stream is over. Already got one person in here. Ow. Oh, look who's the first one to join the chat. Who would imagine? I see you. Hi. It is I, Zim! How does Richard Stephen Horvitz do that? I will never understand. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Oh my gosh, it's so painful. You have no idea how painful this is. I mean, maybe you do, but not right now. So far, we've only got 2 people in here. So, how are you doing tonight? Oops, backwards. Yep. So far, I've only made a couple Invader Zim drawings this year. That's good, that's good. I am kind of suffering at the moment. Well, not kind of. I pretty much am suffering. I am suffering exponentially. It's so painful. You have no idea how painful this is right now. Oof. Your summer's treating you good? I would hope so. I'll be right back. I just have to go to the bathroom really quick. I will be right back. Oh. Hi, I'm back. Sorry, that was such a long bathroom break. I see more people are here now, so welcome. Ooh, hurting. Oh my gosh, it hurts. Hello, David and Mr. Candyman and Neela and Miles. Hello. Okay. Okay, you have fun eating. Let's see, what should I draw? I think I'm gonna just draw Zim for practice because I haven't drawn him in freaking ages. Zim. So cute and crazy. Oof, wow. That's crazy. Zim is literally just I would be so dangerous if I only knew how anything worked. That's pretty much Zim in a nutshell. Not the show, but the character himself. I would be so deliciously dangerous if I only knew how anything worked. Okay. So, how's everyone doing? That's good. What have you guys been up to lately? Hey, Flora, are you still here? Because I had something I wanted to say to you. I saw the Zader fan children you posted on DeviantArt. I really like them, and I'm planning on making fan art of them someday. So just wanted to let you know that they're really cool. I never know how to draw the sleeves or like the cuff things on his uniform. You're welcome. I even saved the picture you made of them in my gallery. They look really cute, but for some reason, right now, I cannot remember their names for the life of me. I think one of them was Zoth. I have such trouble with names. Oh, wow, I like this picture of Zim. That's a really cool picture. I don't know who made this, but it looks hella freaking cool. I'm going to save that for personal reasons. Oopsies. Does anyone else here who like draws Invader Zim stuff, does anyone else find difficulty in the frickin' sleeve things? Like seriously, why can't I draw like that? Cause then I wouldn't draw like me. Maybe I want to be able to draw better like me then. Then practice more. Shut up. Oh yeah. I like that one. I didn't know that they were Russian, but yeah, I've seen that video. I love it. You guys ever seen like there's like this YouTuber, can't remember the name for crying out loud. I think it's like a thing from space. I've seen that they have some Invader Zim content on their channel. And I remember they made some Zader things, or at least just one. I'm not sure if there are any others. But like the thing I'm thinking of right now is like this the things I'm thinking of rather, not just one thing, but multiple things, like two things at least. Okay, so hi Cal. You want to come in? What? Oh, Jeebus Crimbles. Oh, I see. That's well. I just like to. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, there's my cousin. For once, I'm doing a drawing stream that has nothing to do with Happy Tree Friends. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay. I just pronounce it Zader because that's what it looks like to me. But each to their own. Check out this cool picture I found of Zim. It looks canon, but at the same time, it looks like it also takes on its own style. What do you think?
It does.
I made a joke earlier that pretty much describes Zim perfectly. You want to hear it? Kel? I would only be so dangerous if I knew how anything worked.
He would be dangerous if he knew how something worked.
Somehow, I think he's still dangerous, even though he doesn't know how anything works. Like, he's dangerous. He's dangerously stupid.
Hey, how do I get apps onto my home screen?
Here, let me show you. You go to the place where the apps are and press down and hold on the app, and it should, like, it says, like, add it to home, and then you can just drag it wherever. That's how it works on my phone. Isn't that lovely? Okay, so what I was trying to talk about earlier before Mickey came in was,
I ruined things.
Well, no, you just distracted me, that's all. Basically, this person made a Zader, animation type thing. It's not really an animation because it doesn't move like one. But point is, it's a Zader art thing where it's like Zim and Dib singing Found from the Steven Universe movie. And I just almost completely forgot that Zim only has 3 fingers. I was just about to draw him with 4 fingers. All right, this is looking great so far. What do you think?
Ooh.
Oops. This is the sketch that I have so far. I haven't drawn Invader Zim in, like, months. You're in a food coma. Oh, that's super fun. Gonna do the eyes now. I always love how the characters in Invader Zim just have such big freaking eyes. They have big ass eyes. And their eyes are so big that it goes beyond their face boundary. So what are you doing right now, Kel?
I'm trying to figure this thing out.
Oh, that's why you came in here.
Maybe.
It's okay. I can help you with whatever you need.
I never said I wanted help. I just want to bug you.
Okay. Well, I'm not feeling so moody right now, so...
Ah!
Okay. I'm not feeling so moody right now, so that's okay.
Ooh, yay, it's emo.
What's emo?
My phone.
So how do you feel about your new phone?
Bit odd.
Mickey got a new phone today, and the previous phone she had was an iPhone. And so the phone she has right now is a Samsung, so of course she's having a little trouble navigating with it.
iPhones are for stupid people.
What? But you just had an iPhone. You don't consider yourself stupid, do you?
I never said I was smart.
Yeah, but you never said you were stupid.
I'm lost.
I'm guessing that the Zaid would be canon then. But like I've said time and time again in the past, and I'll continue to say it because I keep repeating myself no matter what anyone else says, even though they're enemies, Zim and Dib are the closest things that either of them will ever have to a friend. Yes, they hate each other, and yes, they're sworn enemies. But Zim has no friends, aside from Gur. And neither does Dib. So, like... neither of them have any friends. And they spend a lot of time around each other, you know, trying to either destroy one another or ruin one another. So, like... even though they will never admit it, Zim is the closest thing Dib will ever have to a friend, and Zim and Dib is the closest thing that Zim will ever have to a friend.
Sometimes I think about me.
A lot of the times I try not to think too much about myself because that's a problem that people with Asperger's syndrome have. They tend to care more about themselves than other people. Teriyaki Charburger. David Yoshida said, "Come to the Android side, Mickey. We have Oreos." Oh, it's okay. You guys don't have to apologize for not being able to make it to my streams. If you have family business, I understand. There were times when I didn't get to stream altogether because of family stuff. And even though I apologize, it's not that I'm saying that I'm ashamed of my family stuff. It's just that I'm apologizing for not being able to deliver content. And also because I like streaming because it's fun for me. And I'm just like, no, now I have to wait another week or another whole day before I can do this. It's mostly the agony of waiting that gets to me. And I'm just like, oh, come on, I waited all day. Why can't I just do this now? But it's okay. Oh, I just totally forgot. Before I start lining this, I totally forgot something that I have to draw on Zim. Guess what I forgot.
Eyeballs?
No. Did you miss the part where I said I'm going to draw his eyes now?
Yes.
Of course you did. I forgot to draw his frickin' pack. I totally forgot that that's a thing that Zim has.
My teeth hurt.
Your teeth hurt? Well, then go brush them.
I did brush them.
Oh. How often do you brush your teeth?
Enough.
Do you do it twice a day?
Not enough.
Make up your mind, woman. So, Cal, you told me once that there was a time when you thought you were non-binary. Explain to me how you came to that conclusion.
I don't know.
All right. I always love how the characters in Invader Zim, well, I mean, less so nowadays, especially in the improved art style of Invader Zim. I love how the Urkins look like they have zippers for teeth.
I named my phone the Goblin of Chaos.
Why?
Am I not the Goblin of Chaos?
One of them, yeah. Well, come on, you can't honestly say that you don't consider Adeline a Goblin of Chaos too.
Get my extreme.
I'm gonna have to get used to the fact that this is your phone. If you ever ask me to bring your phone, I'm just gonna have to get used to the fact that you don't have a phone, you don't have an iPhone anymore, and your phone case doesn't have Esterosa on it. So I'm gonna have to get used to that.
I'm planning on shoving Ibarra in that phone case.
This is Ibarra from My Hero Academia.
She appears in like 3 episodes.
She is currently part of Mickey's fictional harem that she's building. This harem, so far, to my knowledge, consists of Gloxinia from the Seven Deadly Sins anime, and Ibarra from My Hero Academia.
Hey, I've got Gakupo and Kaito.
And Gakupo and Kaito from the Vocaloid. From Vocaloid. Not the Vocaloid, just Vocaloid. That's the harem she has.
I've also got Shoji.
Shoji? Who's Shoji?
Octopus guy. I'll show you Shoji.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, can you refresh my memory? I only remember certain characters from MHA. Mostly because I don't watch it very often. You know, I'm honestly kind of glad that Invader Zim got canceled, because if it didn't get canceled, then we probably wouldn't have had Enter the Florpus, which was very awesome. Oh, him. Yeah, I
bite your foot.
Please don't do that. That's not good. No! Tell her not to bite my foot. My foot is my foot.
Give me foot biting permission.
No! That hurts.
I'm downloading pictures I don't need because it ran out.
That's an interesting little ditty.
Thank you.
I'd give it 10 hula dallies out of 10 hula dallies.
Ooh.
What's this?
Give me pictures of my wife, you ignorant fools!
No, that never happened. That never happened, Miles. You're obviously referencing some kind of dead meme on the internet. For some reason... Okay.
Hey, Emily, look at my wife.
Okay.
She's got big boobs.
Yes, I can see that. See what I put up with daily?
I'm sorry, you know me.
I'm not. I mean, sure, there are cringy
There are
moments.
times when you're regretting it.
No, there are times when I wonder why you would say such things, but I don't ever regret knowing you.
I regret knowing you.
That's not nice.
I'm not very nice.
You're nice to me.
You, and that's about it.
You're nice to Chloe.
No, I'm not.
But you guys are friends.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I'm nice.
Well, then how did you become friends with her if you weren't nice? Chloe's very nice.
There she is. Ooh.
All right. Line art done. Oops. When I watched Dora as a kid, I always loved watching this one specific Dora adventure. It was, what was it called? It was the one where Boots was put under a sleeping spell and she had...
Oh my gosh, I remember that!
It was Dora's Fairy Tale Adventure. I have a computer game that it's based on. Yes, it's years old, but I still have it somewhere in this flustercluck of a room.
Look at her. She's so pretty.
Oh, I have seen those. Yes, she is very pretty. I like her
wife
green
is
hair.
just so gorgeous.
I don't know why I like anime characters with I like anime characters with green hair and white hair and one other color, I don't remember. Blue hair. Green, white, and blue hair anime characters, I love them. You gonna leave now?
Yeah.
Okay, nice having you for a while. I love you. Okay, so yes, I do know what you're talking about, Floor. It's probably, here's the reason why I think that is. Zim is like, he is a chaotic little goblin thing. He is short. He is, he's short, he's small, he acts like a child, he's very inept, so of course he most likely wouldn't know how to be the dominant one. Dib is human, so the older he gets, the more he would learn about how, sex works. And of course, he's kind of the scary one. I'm not saying that Zim isn't scary, he can be plenty scary. But for some reason, Dib has always been kind of a spooky character, in my opinion. Like if you've seen in the trailer for Enter the Florpus, the parts where it was just his silhouette and his glasses were like practically glowing, that was creepy. I know it's not meant to be intimidating because he's meant to still be a dork boy who tries pathetically to reveal Zim to the entirety of the world for various reasons. But like, there's just something really creepy about Dib. The way he looks in the shadows, the way he dresses. And it's just really eerie. I think he can be kind of mysterious and kind of creepy looking at times. So Dib is kind of intimidating in some ways. Zim is, well, I just said, he's a short, chaotic little goblin, and while he does seem to have big, grand ideas that don't really work in theory or in action, he is still childish and doesn't know how to do anything. He's also a freaking idiot who doesn't know anything. So yeah, that's why. I'm pretty sure that's why that is. Nothing wrong with switching it up every now and then, of course, but like, I just don't. That's pretty much, I think that's why that is. But yeah, back to the Dora thing I was talking about. I think I had like a VHS tape of it when I was a kid. Pretty sure I don't have it anymore. But like, Dora and Boots went to like Fairy Tale Land or whatever, and what is it? Boots ate a cursed banana that was given to him by a wicked witch disguised as a tree, and it put him under a sleeping spell, and Dora had to go on a journey to become a true princess in order to give Boots a hug in order to wake him up. Yes, it's very childish. Yes, it's very cheesy, but like, it's a kid's show. I know that I say, oh, well, kids' shows should be challenging and intelligent. Like, not every single time. There should definitely be kids' shows that are like sugary sweet. I just remember it being one of my favorite Dora things, like, ever as a kid. Where's the dark red raspberry? There it is. I was looking for this color for Zim's eyes. I know people give Dora a lot of shit for various reasons, and I understand why. The way she talks is kind of annoying. Okay, it's pretty annoying. So I understand why people don't like her because of the way she talks and how repetitive she is, but like, honestly, I really like the adventures that she goes on with Boots and how she teaches children Spanish. Actually, want to hear a fun fact? In the German version of Dora the Explorer, she actually teaches the kids English instead of Spanish. So I think that's pretty interesting. It's good to learn different languages. Sorry, buddy, you're on your own with that one. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Yes, I seriously need to be reminded of Zim's color scheme. Okay, so his gloves are pitch black. Have you noticed how much black there is in a lot of the characters' color schemes? Being very precise with this. I know this is just a practice drawing, but it looks really good and I don't want to mess up on it. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go, but like, holy crap, this has turned into such a very precise drawing for something that was supposed to be practice. It feels good to draw Invader Zim after a while, though. And I'm just surprised how well this drawing is turning out, despite the fact that I haven't drawn Invader Zim in like ages. Oh, really? That's interesting. Oof, my leg itches. There were a lot of mosquitoes outside today. They were they were eating me. I love the songs from Dora as well. Like the We Did It song is very iconic. I know people like to make fun of everything about Dora, including the songs she sings, but like whatever. I don't care. And then there's also the Come on Vamanos, everybody let's go. Come on, let's get to it. I know that we can do it. That song also very iconic. Pretty fun to listen to as well. I had a lot of Dora computer games growing up. I think I should still have some, even though I'm pretty sure most of them probably wouldn't work anymore or whatever, but like, pretty sure I should still have a couple. There was like this Dora backpack adventure thing where you had to like return library books and crap like that. And of course, there was also the one that was based off of the Dora special where it's like the fairy tale adventure one. That kind of crap. I actually like how usually in a common Dora episode she has to face like there's three items on the map that she has to face and the third one being her final destination for whatever reason. But in the fairy tale adventure, she had to do four things, with the fourth one being her final destination. The first thing she had to do was find the magic ring and then teach the giant rocks to sing and then turn winter into spring and then bring the moon to the queen and king. Wow, it's all rhyming. I can hear it in my head right now. I can hear it. I'm literally hearing this scene that I'm remembering being played out in my head like a movie. Oh my gosh. Childhood, why? Why have you come back to me? You're only reminding me of the things that I can never have again because I'm an adult now and stuff like that just doesn't happen anymore. Man, I'm seriously depressed. On the bright side, my menstrual pains have stopped, or at least subsided right now, so I can sleep good tonight. Not like my last menstrual cycle where it hit me like right when I was going to sleep. All right, I'm going to show you guys what I have so far now. This is what I got now. Oof. So I think after my Sonic Adventure 2 live stream stuff is over, I think I'm gonna like play a Wii game because I don't have very many GameCube games. Granted, I don't have very many Wii U games anymore either since, like I said, they got stolen. But I should still have a few. All I'm saying is I'm pretty sure I'm going to be switching up my consoles after I'm done playing Sonic Adventure 2. Ha 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 ha, I would only be so dangerous if I knew how literally anything worked. I'm sorry, that's just way too funny because it fits Zim so well. What do you guys think of my Invader Zim drawing so far? Like I said, I haven't drawn Zim stuff in ages. I don't know why I'm this good at it still. I did think about changing the way I draw Zim to like this more circular or ovular head shape, but like I'm just like, nah, I think I'm just gonna keep it like the rectangle shape that it is. I'm gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom 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 doom. Sorry, I'm not talking right now. I'm just really concentrating so I don't mess this up on his eyes. Thank you. I think the way you draw Dib is really interesting. I've never seen anyone draw Dib the way that you do. One time I drew a really intimidating picture of Zim. Not that Zim himself looked intimidating, but he was intimidated by something. I had absolutely no reason for doing it. It didn't imply anything. I just wanted an excuse to draw Zim crying. Here. Yeah, like I said, no reason whatsoever. This isn't implying anything. I just wanted an excuse to draw him crying, because that's how horrible I am. I think I do Dib's hair. His hair is kind of complex, but I do have a special way of doing it, I guess. Okay, like, this is how I draw his hair. I wanted it to look very messy, but also very, like, just how it is in the show. But, like, oh my gosh, he looks so cute with messy hair, and he looks really cute with a chipped tooth back there. Hi, Games Master. Which Care Bears movie was that? I actually have one of the Care Bears movies on DVD. It's the first one where they're like, they have to stop. Okay, so basically, this boy named Nicholas is being taken over by an evil spirit who's using him to cast spells that make everyone's feelings just disappear. So basically, the Care Bears have to save Nicholas before he's completely corrupted by the evil spirit and everyone stops caring. It's the first Care Bears movie. There we go. Line art and everything is done. Now I just need color. Everyone here who has seen Invader Zim, what was the very first episode you watched? For me, it was Dark Harvest, and I only started watching Invader Zim because of the episode Dark Harvest. Basically, what happens is Zim comes down with a case of head pigeons, which is basically just a pigeon landing on top of his head. Real freaking great diagnosis there, Miss Bitters. And basically, Dib tells Zim that once he goes to the nurse will see that he doesn't have human organs. And once she does find out, he'll be shipped to a research facility and all that. Blah, 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 blah. But, like, good for you for the first episode. Awesome. Oh, I've seen both of those. Those are very different Care Bears movies. I like them, but still, they're very different. But then, when Zim starts to get paranoid, he uses his Irken technology. Wow, Irken is a word that I haven't said in quite a while, it feels like. But he uses his technology to steal organs from other students, and he uses it to, like, steal their organs and replace them with just random objects he finds lying around. This episode showed just what kind of a creator Mr. Jonan Vasquez is. I know that his name is just Jonan Vasquez, but, like, I like calling him Mr. Jonan Vasquez because it's just more fun to say. It's not that I want to be proper or anything, but it's like, it's just fun for me. So, it just really showed the people what kind of creator Mr. Jonan Vasquez is. He's more of a dark, loving guy. He loves dark things, and he likes creepy things like that. Like, if you didn't know beforehand, well, that was probably one of the biggest eye-openers for people, that Mr. Jonan Vasquez really likes that kind of dark stuff. I'm just surprised that he was able to. I'm just surprised that that show was able to get away with as much as it got away with. Like, but like the whole. You guys ever heard of, like, the Bloody Gur Easter egg? Well, basically, it's an Easter egg that you can find in, like, certain screenshots of things, certain screenshots of certain episodes if you look hard enough. But basically, Jonan wanted to use a scene in an episode where Gur was covered with blood, and Nickelodeon rejected it, which I don't understand why. You literally let him make an episode, and then you aired it where Zim was literally stealing organs from people. So I don't understand why seeing Gur covered with blood would be any different. You've already pretty much set the stage for what kind of show this is. Oh, really? Where did you hide? I think Dark Harvest is actually an episode where Zim actually managed. Like, of course, Zim has gotten away with a lot, but Dark Harvest was an episode where it literally showed that Zim can get away with doing some pretty sinister and evil stuff. And he can get away. If he's smart enough, he can do some pretty dark and terrible, horrible things. And it's actually an episode where very, very, like, he's still shown. Yeah, come on, really? He's still shown to be a freaking dumb skull because he's just like, I'm stealing all these organs. I don't need every single one of them, but like, whatever. But the point is, like, it's shown that Zim can be threatening. Sure, it doesn't, like, it result in him finally taking over the world or destroying it or whatever. But my point is, Zim has proven time and time again that he actually can be threatening and intimidating and actually pretty effective in what he's supposed to do. It only sucks that he was only like threatening this one time and maybe a few other times. But it's like, holy crap, really? This is the time of all times where you choose to actually be a competent, not stupid idiot that's inept for so many reasons. You're just freaking dumb. Even when you're being smart, you're dumb. I mean, you're threatening and everything, but holy crap, you're dumb! Oh yeah, I remember. Your Urkinsona is freaking cool. I don't know if I would want to, but it sounds like a fun idea. All right. Oh wait, no. There's so much white space. Nope. Did you know that the voice actress for Miss Bitters is actually the same voice actress who voiced Smurfette in the old Smurf cartoons? Her name was Lucille Bliss. I say was because Lucille Bliss is no longer among the living. She's not alive today, which makes sense. I mean, if she was alive during the days of the old Smurf cartoons, then it's no wonder she's passed away. I mean, yes, people can live very long, but we all die eventually, one way or another. You remember that one time when Dib and Zim turned into freaking baloney? Oops. Holy crap, that was so weird. I don't know if I really like that episode. It had a weird premise. That's one thing. And for another thing, it ended so strangely. Not that it matters, it all goes back to normal either way, but like, I'm not sure. I wasn't sure how to feel about it. That's why I don't really know how to feel about that episode. Don't know if I like it. Don't know if I hate it. Don't know if I just don't feel anything about it. It's just it's a strange thing. I actually did make an Invader Zim OC a while back. Her name. She's not an Urkin. She's human. because I don't see a lot of people do that for some reason. It's her name is Shirley, but I called her Sure for short. She's basically the Butters of Invader Zim. You know how Butters is like one of the only characters in South Park who is like nice to people and is like he's like kind and warm and gentle most of the time, and he hardly ever swears, and that makes him stand out from pretty much almost all the other characters. Well, that's basically what Sure is. I mean, I know it seems kind of stupid and kind of cheesy to make an OC who's literally nice, because it's like, oh yeah, because everyone wants to do that in Invader Zim, because everyone in Invader Zim is pretty much a jerk. So of course this person's going to create an OC that's like the only nice person. But I don't know. I had fun making her. Now, if only I could find my old sheet of her. That way I could show you. She considers herself to be friends with both Zim and Dib. And although she has seen that Zim is an alien, Zim doesn't know that she's seen him as an alien, but she doesn't try to expose him because she doesn't see any reason to. She's seen that Zim is not threatening even when he tries to be, and she's seen that Dib already seems to have it covered, and she respects that Dib has a passionate dream to try to expose Zim one day, so she's not going to try to steal his thunder. So she considers herself to be friends with both of them, even though Zim says, ha, preposterous. Zim has no need for friends, and Zim is not your friend. But it's not that she follows him around everywhere, practically telling him, hey, we're friends, hey, we're friends. It's just that she considers herself to be friends with him because she smiles and waves at him every time she sees him. And even though he doesn't like reciprocate the kind gestures most of the time, she still considers herself to be friends with him because she finds him funny and interesting. Oh, well, Butters does swear. I've heard him swear before. So it's not that he never swears, he just hardly ever does it. And that's one of the reasons why I like Butters. He stands out from the crowd. All right, there we go. There's my Zim drawing. I promise if I ever find my character sheet of Sure, I'll show you guys to her and I'll try to draw her more. Yeah, I don't know if I liked Bolognius Maximus. I do like bologna though. Bologna is delicious. All right, now I think I'm going to draw Dib. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. Hmm. Okay. Pretty sure I've said this before, but Dib is my favorite character in Invader Zim. I like Dib because he's really smart, but at the same time, he can be just as inept and idiotic as not just Zim, but all the other members of his species. Yes, he's clearly the only one who has a decent, if not much more superior brain in his head, but at the same time, he's still completely inept in the ways that he can't even freaking cook his own waffles right. That's the best way I can describe it. I also love his fashion sense. I love his boots. I love his shirts. I love his freaking trench coat. His trench coat is the best part about him. It's cool. Remember how in the trailer for Enter the Florpus, his sister was like, "Oh man, Dib, not the coat." And he's like, "It makes me look mysterious." And I'm just like, "Actually, it makes you look freaking awesome." I don't know. I just really like it, especially when he just like pops the collar and just like the wind's flowing in it. Oof, sheesh. My favorite. Yeah, I didn't like Gaz at first, and even now she's still not one of my top favorites, mostly because of her mean attitude. I know that that's like her defining character trait, and not every character needs to be nice, nice, friendly. In fact, most of the characters in Invader Zim, like I said, are freaking jerks. But that's kind of what makes them memorable. They're very inept and very blunt and very just, you know. My favorite disturbing song. Um, One of them would have to be Okasan. It's a Vocaloid song. It's not very long. It's not very impactful to the Vocaloid community from what I've seen, but like it's very disturbing and shiver inducing. I love drawing boots like these. That's one thing I love about Invader Zim's art style. It's kind of crude looking because of just because, but at the same time it's remarkably simple to draw. It's remarkably simple to mimic. I haven't listened to that one. I've heard of it, I think. I also feel really bad for Dib because of the daddy issues that he has. It's not even the fact that like it's not even the fact that like he just has very relatable daddy issues because, well, for one thing, it's like my dad doesn't approve of what I do, and he doesn't understand what I do, and he doesn't believe in anything I do, and he just thinks that I should be more like him. But I don't want to be like him because what he does is not who I am. But at the same time, it just seems like that's the only thing that I can do to get his attention, is to be something and someone that I'm not, which is really depressing. And even though Invader Zim portrays it in a very in a very intense and very cheesy fashion, the real life elements that it also holds are very impressive. Like the whole thing of what I just said about how my dad doesn't approve of anything I do, and the only way he does is by me doing what he wants me to do, but that's not me. That whole thing that I just said, it's very real, because there are like things like that. I mean, I wouldn't personally know because my dad isn't a huge part of my life and all that, but like it's just still something that I'm sure people can relate to. You just want a parent in your life to approve of what you do, but they don't, because they don't understand it, and they would much rather have you do what they have mentally chosen for you to do. Oh, yeah, that song gives me anxiety too. I mean, it's a catchy song and everything, but like the more you listen to it, the more it just freaks you out with what it's really talking about. And why am I doing this right now? It's so bad.
Peekaboo.
Hi, Bella.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
That's good.
Hi.
You're wearing one of your dad's big shirts?
Yes.
That's cool. So, how you feeling?
Me?
Yep.
Well, stuff is leaking through my throat.
Oof, you don't sound too good.
But stuff is leaking through my throat.
Snot?
I think. I don't know.
Oof, jeez. Did you take some medicine?
I take allergy medicine,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right. What are you doing down here?
Just wanted to say good night. And
Aw,
guess what's exciting tomorrow?
what?
We get to go to the carnival.
Oh, that's awesome. I definitely cannot wait to do that with you guys, especially considering by tomorrow my menstrual cramps will have subsided.
Really?
Well, hopefully. That's how it usually works.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Well, I had to go to bed.
Yeah, okay.
Bye-bye, everyone.
The sketch is coming along pretty well so far.
Ooh, I think let's I think they're about to come really soon.
Yeah. The This is looking great. Now, geez, his head is so big. Just like it's supposed to be. So good. Yep. Dibbers. I call dibs on this being my favorite character. Tch. Do you guys think that, like, in a fight between the two, like, Zim would, like, knock one of, like, Dib's teeth out or something? Because I personally think that would happen. Now I'm doing the glaces. Something I don't understand. Couple things. First things, I don't understand why or how Zim didn't comprehend that the Florpus hole that he created by teleporting the entire Earth to the path of the Urkin Armada, that, like, I don't understand why he didn't comprehend that he was pretty much gonna die, so it didn't really matter even if the Urkin Armada got there. I don't understand why he didn't comprehend the freaking atrocity of the situation. Oops. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm not doing it right now, obviously, but maybe that's a drawing for the future. This is one of my favorite Zader pics that I have. Probably one of the only ones I have downloaded in my gallery. I think it's adorable. Their bare fists would be used in the battle. I mean, Zim is probably pretty strong. I mean, given what he's survived, I can only imagine that he's pretty strong. Or at least strong enough to knock one of Dib's teeth loose. Almost done. I also don't understand how, like, his dad can be so so I think his dad is the one who's like delusional because like even with everything that was happening in front of him, he still just never even believed it. He says like, "Oh, I need proof, I need evidence." I'm just like, "It's happening right in front of you," but because you're so attached to real life, you're like, "Oh, well, this is obviously a hallucination." Yeah. Well, I've never gotten any of my teeth knocked out because someone hit me. I don't have any more of my baby teeth, but I've never gotten hit to the point where someone knocked one of my teeth out, adult or otherwise. I have gotten hit to the point where my lip has swollen in certain areas, but like never have any but I've never had any of my teeth knocked out by someone punching me. I also really like what they did with Gaz in the Enter the Florpus movie. I mean, yes, she's still Gaz. She still loves her video games and she still constantly has her eyes closed or squinted all the time and she's cynical and all that and blah blah blah. What?
Mommy wants you
Okay, where is she?
in the garage.
Okay. I'm coming up. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go see what Mom wants. Okay, guys, I know I just got back, but my baby sister is not going to sleep, and she is not going to go to sleep for a while. This is going to take a long time, so I'm just going to have to cut the stream short, and we're going to have to continue on Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. So I gotta go. I'm sorry. I know that I still have a half hour left, but I have to do this. I'm sorry. Okay, bye bye.